Good morning, world. Okay, right about now, we're pretty deep into the new year, and this is generally the time when many people's New Year's resolutions start becoming, or at least working their way into becoming next year's resolutions. And what I've decided to do today is share with you 5 small steps that can help you keep your New Year's resolutions. When you feel that drive slipping away from you, these are 5 things that you can do to help get you back on track to keeping your New Year's resolutions. Before we get started, the first thing I'll say is that I'm more of a fan of goal setting instead of saying New Year's resolutions, because I often find that New Year's resolutions are too vague and not specific enough. So even though I'm talking about New Year's resolutions, I will be focusing on goals because that's generally how I use those steps with clients as part of them helping them achieving goals. The first part is that a goal has to have meaning. It has to be meaningful to you. It shouldn't be something that other people think you should do or things that you think would make other people happy if you did them. Your goal needs to mean something to you because you're going to be working hard on them and they will be taking a lot of energy and a lot of resources from you. So your goal has to be meaningful to you. And the other part is that it has to meet the 3 criteria for a goal. First, a goal has to be specific. It's not just, I want to do this. You have to specify what exactly it is that you want to achieve. So your goal has to be specific. Second, the goal has to be measurable, meaning that there has to be some way for you to determine, okay, this is where I am now, this is where I want to be, and there will be a clear distinction from when you get from where you are now to where you are trying to be. And along the way, as you are making progress, there will be ways to measure that progress. And finally, a goal has to be time oriented. When you say, I want to go back to school, you have the rest of your life that you can go back to school. But if you say, I'm going back to school this year, or I'm going back to school in the fall, then you have a time frame in which to do the preparation necessary to get you back to school. And it applies the same way whether you're looking to change a job, you're looking to I know New Year's resolution, the most common one is usually lose weight. So if your goal was a weight loss goal, it wouldn't be I want to lose weight. It would be more specific of I'm looking to lose 20 pounds by March. And things like that. Specific, measurable, and time oriented. The more open you leave it, the more likely you are to slack on it. The second part is break down your goal into objective. The goal is kind of like the big piece, the big picture. And when your objectives are the smaller pieces of it. I have a couple other videos that you can check out that I have gone into more detail on all these steps, but this one pretty much just puts it all together for you. Again, the second thing, of course, breaking the goal down into objectives. Objectives are more manageable. They are like smaller pieces of the goal that you want to achieve. Smaller things that kind of allow you to have more like steps that you're doing, so that you can have more opportunities to celebrate, see your progress, and check your progress along the way. The third part is action steps. Once you've broken down your goal into the objectives, you need to set what exactly is it that you are going to be doing to achieve each objective. Every single thing that needs to be done. If your goal is weight loss, an action step can be something like going to the gym and doing 30 minutes of cardio, 30 bench presses, and whatever it is that you want to do. Going to school, your goal can be something as request transcripts, or your action steps can be request transcript, fill out the application, things like that. Specific behaviors, things that you actually do. You have to set action steps for every single goal. The fourth thing you need to do is you need to celebrate and reward yourself, because when you look at goals, a large goal, let's say it's set up to take you maybe 6 months or maybe 3 months. If you're going and working all 3 or 6 months and you just keep working and getting nothing in return, it makes it easier for you to slack, for you to get discouraged. But if you're celebrating every little objective, celebrating every achievement, then it rebuilds that excitement and rebuilds the momentum and helps you keep focused, because every time you get that energy, that boost from the celebration or the reward that you gave yourself for achieving an objective, it reinforces the desire to get that feeling again, and therefore you're going to be more motivated to go on to the next objective in order to be able to feel that reward or feel that celebration again. And the final step is accountability. Secret goals are a lot easier to slack on. Secret goals are a lot easier to go back on. But when your goal is open, when, let's say, your best friend or someone that you know is going to keep you honest, to be on it, when people know about it, you feel you're a lot less willing to just let it go. So you need an accountability partner, someone who's going to say, hey, you're doing good. Hey, where have you been? When you don't show up to the gym, that's going to call you and say, why are you not at the gym? And who's going to notice, hey, you look like you lost a couple pounds. Someone who's going to encourage your progress and, kind of keep you honest when you're not progressing. Remind you of what you're working towards. Someone who will be checking on you. Someone who will be helping you stay on track. So an accountability partner can be a friend. It could just be someone else who has the same goal. It could just somebody that you trust, a person who will encourage you and also check you when you need to be checked. So those are the 5 things. Make sure that it's meaningful, make sure that it's meaningful, break it into objectives, create action steps, reward yourself, and celebrate your accomplishments. And finally, make sure you have an accountability partner, someone who will encourage you but check you when you need to be checked. All right, so that's all we have for today. I hope it helps. I know it definitely helps others, so please take your time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. All right, well, still, it's not too late to say Happy New Year. I hope your year is off to a great start, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. All right, good morning, world.